Hello students, today we are going to next part of our chapter that in that variation, that is the inverse variation. Inverse or indirect, these two are almost same concept. So what is the meaning of inverse variation? Inverse means just opposite. Means what? If one part increasing, other part decreasing. If one part decreasing, other part increasing. This concept comes under the inverse variation. Suppose we consider one incident, a common incident, the speed of a car. Suppose you are traveling the speed of car. What you observe that speed of car in this one part you are observing speed and other part you are observing time. In one part we have speed, other part we have time. So if speed is 30 km per hour, so time is 10 hours. Okay? If we increase the speed 30 to 40, then time taken by, suppose it's 8.5 hours, or we can say it's 8 hours. In general, it's as an example, not a unique one. Then we increase 50 km per hour. What you observe that speed is 6, suppose all things are some supposition and it's not the exact condition. So from this what we are observing that one part, the speed part increasing and time part decreasing together. So in this case we can easily say that speed varies inversely with time. Speed varies inversely with time. In mathematical words, how we write speed varies as inversely, means just opposite, one upon time. Speed varies inversely with time. Speed. So it means what? It means when we try to solve, we have speed into time equals to constant. Though in this case it's not constant, 10, 30, 300, 840, it's 320, it's not constant, 50, 6, 300. It's if we increase this value by 8 and over 2, then it may be constant. So 30 into 10, 300, 50 into 6, 300, 40 into 8 and half. If we check 40 into 70 upon 2, 20, it's near about 340. So it is not considered, it's for example. So leave as this. So this is your, I'm writing this one because it's really confusing. So this speed into time is a constant one. So I think it's clear. Now, what is the meaning of inverse? Inverse means product of two given quantity is always a constant. Product of two given quantity is always a constant. So we can easily solve this one. See the questions given. I am taking the examples, not example questions as an example. So let's start. I am solving the biggest question of your exercise 10B. The first question says the pressure of an enclosed gas P held at a constant temperature. Temperature T is constant and it is inversely proportional to the volume V. Express P in terms of V and the constant of variation K. Calculate then first C. It says that pressure V varies as inversely with V. So we can write down P equals to constant K into 1 upon V. or we can say P into V equals to a constant. Now first part says that calculate the value of k when P is given 500, V is given 2. Volume is 2, that is any unit is not mentioned. So from this we can find out P dot P equals to K, value of P 500, value of P 2 equals to K. So what is the value of K? K equals to 1000. This is your first part. In second part, I am solving over here. The value of P, we have find out the value of P, but value of P is given, it's near about 5. So from this and this, in this and all, we can find out, we know that P into V equals to K, or P equals to K upon V. We know the value of K is 1000, that of P is given 5, it's a 200. So this is your solution. That is value of. So this thing is clear. Now try to solve question number 2 by using the same concept. Then discuss rest part by using alternative method. Question number 2. Question number 2 says that how many days could it take 67 men to build a house which build a house which 134 men can do build in 3 weeks. So from the question is know that more number of person, less number of days in a work. More number of people, less number of days required to complete the work. So in this case, as you know that men inversely varies as 1 upon time taken. So we can say with for men m, and for time it's a t. So we can write m up into t equals to constant k. And in first part is given that men is 134 and build in 3. So m equals to 134 person, time equals to 3 week, if 134 into 3 equals to that constant k. K equals to 3 4 are 12, 1 carry 3 is 9, 1 10, 3 1 3, 402. Question says that how many days will take by 67 minutes? Now, name is changed, it's a 67. So, we can easily find out from this formula m t equals to k. We can find out t equals to k upon m, and this one is equals to, we put the value of k, it's a 402 by that of name 6 7. It is your 67 6 6 6 7 42 4 8 6 plus 4 14 6 feet. So likewise you can solve by using this standard method. Now I am going to solve question number 4 by using your alternative method. Alternative method. Question number 4. A workforce for 210 men with a contractor can finish a work in 16 months. Persons are given, time is given. How many more men should be employed so that the work is completed in 14 months in earlier? So how many more? Question must be number 5. Write down. Person, that is your men, and that is your time. It says that 210 men is there, then person complete is 69 month. in 16 months. How many more persons apply in 14 months? Suppose it's a X. So it is an inverse variation. How we say that? It is an inverse inverse variation. How we say that? Because more 200 means complete 16 months. If we increase the time, means we need more person to complete the work. So in this case, how we use, if this is an inverse variation, so one arrow go downward and next arrow go opposite to the first one. It's like this one. And then what we use? We use the number which is a tail part as a numerator. It's a 210 upon x. X low x is on head part. Again, 14 is near to the tail part, so it's numerator. Then 14 upon 16. We solve this one. So it's x equals to 210 into 16 by 14. 730, 7228. It's men are 240 persons can complete the work in 14 months. 240 persons can complete the work in 14 months. But question asks you more, how many more persons? So you must write down equals to 240 minus 210, it's 30. 30 persons are required to complete the given work. So, likewise, you can solve all the questions given in your exercise 10th B. I am solving one more question, that is question number 8. Be careful about the statement given in question number A. In this question, this type of question may ask you in various type of exams also, and also in complex nature in next one, compound variation. A man eats 200 gram of rice a day, and he has enough rice to last 35 days. How long would the stock of rice last him if he were to eat 250 gram of rice a day? First, usually he eating 200 gram per day. Now he increased his efficiency to eat. So how that say a fixed amount of rice last? So in this case, rice per day in gram. Rice per day in gram. Then time. If he is eating 200 gram rice, it lasts 35 days. Am I right? Yes. If we increase the efficiency, it's a 250 gram. What is the efficiency? As we know, if we increase the amount of rice per day, then it lasts less. So it is an inverse variation. Is inverse variation. So what we do? Likewise and likewise. This one downside, other upside. So we must write down 200 by 250 equals to x upon 35. It says that x equals to 200 into 35 by 250. 54 is 200, 55 is 5 7. It's a 28. It's it's a days, time in days. I forgot to write over here, it's time in days. So this is your solution of question number 8. Likewise, you can solve all the questions 10b. Question number 10, sorry, size number 10b. 10b is easier, but we must be careful about 10c. All of you try to solve till 10, complete 10b, complete the exercise till this Sunday. On Monday, or next video, we will discuss about compound variation. That's all for all today. Thank you.